The comic I just read is Strange Tales number 107. This is from April of 1963, and it features this epic battle between the Human Torch and the mighty Submariner. So this is when Human Torch was appearing in solo tales in Strange Adventures. The rest of the FF are off to working on their notes for their next adventure. Like, they have to write the plot to their own story. I don't know what that entails. But Johnny's off on his own, and he realizes that they never defeated Subby. So Sue has a picture of Namor on her dresser. He says, I'm going to go defeat him, but she just thinks he's going to work on hot rods. He goes out, but his flame gives out over the middle of the Atlantic, and he ends up on this boat. They take him deeper, and he challenges Submariner. One of the interesting things here is he doesn't really talk much like Submariner in this one. He speaks kind of weirdly. And the other weird thing, which I didn't know was was this the only issue in which this was a power of his? He's able to take on the power of a pufferfish. I don't know. And then he finds this idol that it's a torn bit of asbestos. So that comes in handy. A trope in all these early FF and Human Torch stories seemed to be some form of asbestos in order to foil Johnny. He puts it around his fist. They have a little bit of a melee, but not quite as grandiose as they would the original Human Torch and Submariner did back in the Golden Age. So then Johnny heads home, and he ends up on the same boat that he came in on, and he's so exhausted when he gets home, and Sue thinks it's because he spent all his time working on hot rods. So I think a little bit of a disappointing Submariner Human Torch story. He does say, maybe we'll join forces and defeat the entire Fantastic Four and hold the entire world in our grasp. Then the backup stories, The Secret Weapon, with art by Larry Lieber, who is going to be appearing next weekend at Super Jersey Comic-Con, I've been told. He's coming out of a retirement, and he'll be signing autographs for the first time since before the pandemic. And then our final story is drawn by, you guessed it, who else but Steve Ditko. And it's The Treasure of Planetoid 12, written by Stan Lee. And this ne'er-do-well wants to go up to this newly discovered planet that has treasure. And I'll leave the O. Henry-like, Rod Serling-esque twist at the end for you good readers to discover on your own.